is a reboot of the Mike Mignola comic book series. It is directed by Neil Marshall and it stars David Harbour as the titular character. And the two original first adaptations of the Hellboy comics by Guillermo del Toro I really like, especially the second one. The first one is a good introduction, solid, even though it has some pretty big flaws, especially with the human character that's supposed to be the audience alias, but no, it doesn't work in that film. But thankfully we got Hellboy, the Golden Army, which is absolutely fantastic. I love that film, it is inventive, it is beautiful to look at, it is a very solid story. And the most beautiful thing about those films is that they are PG-13, but they still have a lot of character depth, a lot of character drama that feels more mature than some other mature movies. And now we've got this reboot, this hard R reboot, and this is wrong. Literally, almost literally everything is wrong with this film. The only real positives I can give is that some of the creature design is pretty good, when it isn't just CGI. The original score is not bad. Cinematography is fine. That's it. Everything else is bad. It's bad. It's a poorly paced film, first of all. It's almost 2 hours long and it feels longer. It's just disjointed scenes cut together into an incoherent mess. And I was just, what the hell is happening? Something happens, Hellboy is in this place, someone tells him something, then he's in another place. Constantly moving, constant flashbacks that just do not work, poorly implemented. Okay, that's bad. What else is bad? The story itself, from the dialogue, that's what I meant with what I said earlier. They go with a hard R rating, they are going to be mature, and for them mature is not telling a mature story. For example, what Logan did in 2017. For them mature story is nudity, lots of gore and violence, and a lot of swearing. So every 4 or 5 seconds there's someone dropping an F-bomb here and there, and it's tiring, it's incredibly tiring. The same goes for the violence and the gore. I am the first one who enjoys a gory movie, but when it is incessantly violent, when it is CGI violence that's completely hollow and empty to look at, you just don't feel it. It's not even nauseating, it's just mind-numbing. I was like there, yeah, okay, let's get this over with. And the story, the Hellboy mythos, starting them again with the Arthurian legend, it doesn't gel together in particularly good ways. The character writing is incredibly poor, Hellboy is unlikable. There were some really good moments in the first 2 films. The second one especially, one scene between Hellboy and Abe Sapiens was beautiful when they sing together and they're a little bit drunk. There were a lot of character moments, but this one is focused more on the story than the characters, and they are just not interesting at all. You've got also Sasha Lane as the side character who is annoying, and the British accent is all over the place. You've got Dae Kim, who is okay. Then again, also McShane is there, swearing a lot. Milla Jovovich, she's fine, like... It's not necessarily that they are bad per se at acting, because they're not bad actors and we know that. Some might argue that Milla Jovovich, I like her, honestly she isn't that bad. But how the dialogue is written, how the characters are developed, quote unquote, it's hard to take them seriously in these roles. And that's a shame, that's a big shame, because this could have been a really good film, a really good time, but it just isn't. It goes for a story that we've seen countless times before, of apocalyptic proportions that still feels incredibly bland and generic. There is just like 1 minute of chaos and mayhem that was also in the trailers, of creatures running rampart, it's the apocalypse, it's all in the trailer, okay, spoilers, I don't care. Just watch the trailer, you're probably gonna have more fun, and it's free. Because this film is just not worth watching. It really isn't. And I can see some going there just with incredibly low expectations and enjoying it. And if you do, that's perfectly fine. But no, this is everything I don't want from a big studio budgeted film. I wanted more characters, better written characters, more fun, everything. The jokes are horrible in this film. It's bad, it's really bad. Probably the worst film I've seen so far this year, because I just had barely anything positive to say about it. And while other films are meh, mediocre, this was just bad, and you can tell that there were a lot of behind the scenes problems. This just reeks of them. It's, yeah, not a good time. But still, I'm curious to hear if you've seen this film, if you've read the comics, which actually haven't, and what do you think of the original Del Toro adaptations? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks guys for watching, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.